Season of the Lost is finally here, and this season we're all about the Dreaming City. There's tons of new loot and a new seasonal event. As with all new seasons though, we have a brand new exotic available from the season pass. Lorentz Driver is this season's offering, and quite frankly, it's bonkers. Stick around if you want to find out how to hit bosses for over 90,000 per shot with it. It's a void energy linear fusion rifle which uses special ammo. It has a very interesting set of perks, which at first glance don't make much sense, but I'ma clear it up for you right now, as well as put it in a handy build that'll help you make the most out of it right off the bat. Lagrangian sight is the main exotic perk, which states that the weapon marks targets with an automated targeting system. Final blows on marked targets generate a telemetry pattern. Picking up this telemetry pattern grants ability energy, but when you collect 3 without dying, it grants a weapon damage boost for a long duration. It also has the Anomaly perk, whereby precision final blows create an implosion that pulls enemies towards it before detonating to cause further damage. Long story short, if this weapon is in your loadout, either in your hand or holstered, enemies will be highlighted occasionally by the weapon. Any final blow by any weapon on that target will generate a telemetry. Once you get all 3, you get a sweet 50% damage boost for 30 seconds. You can see how many telemetry you've collected as ornaments on the front of the weapon, but it's not massively clear when you've got 3 if you don't have the weapon equipped. The damage boost makes it chew through enemies to be honest, and it does bits to bosses as well. Its unique minigame playstyle allows you to build up damage to take out higher health enemies with ease. Unfortunately, it does have quite low aim assist, so making use of the anomaly explosions isn't too easy to proc at first, but it's really effective on all enemies when it does work. Lorentz Driver also has an exotic catalyst which you can pick up from the gunsmith in the tower. It'll require a number of champion and guardian kills to unlock the catalyst, which then you'll need about 400 kills with the weapon to complete. It's definitely worth unlocking though, as it grants the Jump Driver perk, which not only will it give you an enhanced radar in game, it'll also proc the Anomaly detonations on non-precision final blows when you have the damage boost active. This makes it a lot more forgiving when in combat, as well as making it more effective more often. Either way, it's a unique exotic that might not be to everyone's tastes, but it does give you an energy weapon option for linear fusions, whereas the only option before was the kinetic arbalist. Now before we get into an exciting new build with some crazy DPS for this exotic, why not hit the subscribe button if you're new here? I covered tons of builds and guides aimed at making the end game of Destiny 2 accessible for everyone so that you too can get that loot. Liking this video really does help me out too, and is always appreciated. Why not join our community Discord server as well? The links are down in the description. There's a ton of excellent seasonal artifact mods to use this season with this exotic. Particle Deconstruction is the one that immediately caught my eye. Simply dealing damage with a fusion or linear fusion grants bonus damage to that weapon for a short time, which can stack up to 5 times. I believe this will stack with the damage boost from Lorentz Driver, but even if it doesn't, it'll help with any downtime too. You've also got the Unstoppable Fusion mod to use against champions too, which will pair perfectly with Particle Deconstruction. Scavenger and targeting mods are also available and should definitely be used for this exotic. As for a quick build, I'm going to guarantee it that you'll be wanting to use Elemental Well mods this season, as they simply offer the biggest and free damage boost in the game on tap. There's a ton of extremely useful new ones coming up via the Wayfarer's Compass each week, so make sure you grab them from the helm. We'll be using the Voidwalker Attunement of Vision, which received a huge damage buff this season, making the super more potent and more efficient. Therefore, elemental armaments will create wells on matching void weapon final blows with Lorentz Driver. Collecting these wells will grant ability energy, but you can also pair it with the free top tier elemental well mods. Font of Wisdom will grant you a boost to your super cooldown when collecting a well, and the Font of Might, this one got a huge buff this season and should definitely be considered in any PvE build going forwards. Collecting a well will now give you a huge 25% damage boost for 10 seconds. The best thing is that this will stack with the damage boost from Lagrangian sights and also high energy fire, granting you a huge 95% damage increase for a short duration when the stars align, allowing for the insane 90,000 boss damage shots in this short time window. If we want high energy fire's 20% damage increase though, then elemental charge will allow you to become charged with light by collecting a well. This build is as robust as it gets, and if you chuck on Nezarac's in, you'll be off to the races using either your handheld Supernova grenade ability, Atomic Breach melee and Lorentz Driver to have max ability recharge, fast supers and incredible damage output. I was pairing this with the new Vulpecula Stasis hand cannon with its Harmony roll, which offers a 20% damage boost when swapping to this weapon after a kill with another weapon. I also had the Shattered Cypher Void machine gun with a surrounded roll for mob cleanup, well creation and of course boss damage. Those of you who have seen my We Were Wrong video about this will know exactly why. This season is looking to be a ton of fun, with new exotics, quests and secrets all tied around the enticing story that's been set up already. I'm definitely excited to jump in and give everything a go. Have you been using this new exotic and what do you think of it so far? I've definitely heard some stories from PvP that is pretty damn broken. Remember, if you're new and enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated and why not subscribe too? There's tons of builds and guides for everyone, to be honest. That's it for this one though, so on that and as always, thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you next time.